Winston-Salem and Greensboro homeowners. So you're listing your house for sale, you go under contract, and then boom, the appraisal comes in low. What do you do?
Don't panic just yet. It's a frustrating situation, I know, but we have ways to handle this specific situation. So we are going to talk about what all you can do about a low appraisal.
So what is an appraisal and why does it matter? An appraisal comes into play when a buyer uses a lender or a bank to purchase their home with a mortgage. They require that they go out, appraise the home by a licensed appraiser to ensure that they are not overpaying for the property on your back.
The licensed appraiser looks at recent comparable sales, market trends, and the condition of your home to come up with a specific number.
So if it comes in lower than expected, that's going to create some problems, obviously, as the buyers typically are not going to want to overpay for the house itself.
So what are your options if your home does appraise low?
So in North Carolina, we typically see there's 5 options for sellers. 1, you lower the sales price to match what the appraisal is. 2, the buyer can cover the difference between what it appraised for and what the contract price is. 3, you find a happy medium ground with the buyer. So if they aren't willing to come up to whatever the purchase price is or the contract price is, try to give and take a little bit to make sure the deal does not fall through. 4, you can back out the deal. That's going to be the last option we really want you to go after. I think part of our job is to negotiate this number with buyer's agent. And then 5, the buyer challenges the appraisal. So they can go get run their own comps. Their agent can run their comps, send it to the appraiser to see if they will make any adjustments. If not, you can always try a different lender and see if their appraisal comes in any different, or get a second party or third party appraisal.
So what should you do if you do get hit with a low appraisal?
So first thing I would do is review the appraisal report, see what comps they used, and then provide better comps if they're available to that.
Second, you can negotiate with the buyer. If they really want your home, they may come up a little bit and they may be willing to pay some or all out of pocket.
And number 3, adjust your expectations. If we think that the price came back at a fair price point, the lender thinks the same, the appraiser thinks the same, then you may want to reduce the purchase price or the contract price just to prevent the deal from falling through.
And what is the best way to avoid this issue? Price your home correctly from the very beginning.
That's the most important thing you can probably do as a seller to get as much traction on the house as possible. As your real estate professionals, we run a comparative market analysis on your property to come up with what we feel like is a fair market.
And if your home has recent upgrades, keep that documentation. Appraiser loves to see those. Proof of renovations, permits, etc. So definitely keep those.
If you're selling in Winston-Salem or Greensboro or anywhere in the Triad, reach out to us. Let's ensure that you price it right and don't have to worry about the possibility of low appraisal.
And if you've been through this situation before, whether as a buyer or a seller, comment below. Let us know how you handled the situation.
Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment any other topics you would like to have answers on. Thank you, guys.